Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, and welcome to the First Universalist Church of Yarmouth. My name is Mary Cheney, and I'm a member of the Worship Council, and I'm happy to see you all here this morning. I want to offer a warm welcome to all of you who are here in our sanctuary, as well as our friends joining us on Zoom. At First Universalist, our mission is to explore our faith, embrace this community, and to engage the world as spiritual speakers. May we take these words to heart, now more than ever. If this is your first time in our congregation, we invite you to fill out a connection card located in front of you in your pew so that we may connect you with programs that will interest you. You can drop this in the offering plate when it's passed later in our service. Our service today is multi-generational, meaning that it's a service designed for all ages and stages of our congregation. However, if you're here with a young child who might prefer to spend the next hour in a space with toys and games, our nursery and play space is located out the side door and down the hallway on the left, and it will be open during this service. Following our service, you're invited to join us all for coffee hour downstairs in our gathering room. This is a time of friendship, fellowship, great food, and answers to all your questions at the welcome table. Before we begin worship, I have a couple of announcements. Friendsgiving is next Sunday, December 1st. And yes, I did announce last week that it was going to be held today. I hope you all read your insert or your channels and knew I was wrong. But for those of you who hang on to my every word and hold it as gospel, that's dangerous. But at any rate, if you brought your dish to share today, bring it to coffee hour. Who doesn't want sweet potato casserole any day of the week? Next Sunday, following our worship service, our children and youth will be hosting our annual Friendship Potluck. We hope you will join us at this festive gathering, and you are invited, but not required, to bring a potluck dish to share, especially if you brought one this week. So, two more announcements. If anyone knows how to use a Square Retail, please see Dorothy McAloney. She really needs help before the Christmas fair. Also, this Tuesday morning at 8:30 in the gathering room, Reverend Hillary will offer our monthly Lectio Divina, sacred reading and reflection practice, and all are welcome. Now let's take a deep breath. And be here now. And as we settle into our time together, our music director, Sam Chandler, and our choir will lead us into worship.
Thank you, choir. Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm Reverend Hillary. I serve as the minister of our church, a structure built on land once and still tended by Wabanaki people, on the banks of a sacred royal river once and still known as the Wescustigo. And it is with peace and friendship and gratitude that I say, whoever you are, wherever you're from, whomever you love, whatever it is you have done or need to do, whether you are vacillating between the merits of pecan pie or apple pie or pumpkin pie, or you are more preoccupied with the fact that in exactly 1 month it will be Christmas Eve, you are welcome here. And we are so glad that you are with us in peace and friendship this morning. Today, my friends, we offer a festive service of welcome and thanksgiving. For today, we celebrate our new member ceremony and welcome 5 new people into our congregation. We also celebrate our annual Thanksgiving tradition of bread communion. This service today invites us all again to come down from all the worries and to-do lists and distractions spinning about our minds and remember and feel what's happening right here within us and right before us. To center us in this connective place, our opening words are a poem by the former poet laureate of the United States, Joy Harjo, a member of the Muskogee Creek Nation. I read Joy Harjo's poem, Remember. Remember the sky you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon. Know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn. That is the strongest point of time. Remember sundown and the giving away tonight. Remember your birth, how your mother struggled to give you form and breath. You are evidence of her life and her mother's life and her mother's life. Remember your father. He is your life also. Remember the earth whose skin you are. Red earth, black earth, yellow earth, white earth, brown earth. We are earth. Remember the plants, trees, and animal life who all have their tribes, their families, their histories too. Talk to them. Listen to them. They are alive poems. Remember the wind, remember her voice. She knows the origin of the universe. Remember you are this universe, and this universe is you. Remember you are all people, and all people are you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember language comes from this. Remember the dance language is, that life is. Remember. Good morning, my friends. Remembering our connections to each other now, let's turn to our neighbors, welcome them in, and ask them, yes, if they had to choose, pecan, apple, or pumpkin. And will you rise in body and spirit, my friends, and join in singing our opening hymn, number 349, We Gather Together. And remaining risen, will you join me in the words of our unison affirmation? They're written in your order of service. We are united in seeking to increase love with justice and to constitute a free church open to all people, mindful of our past and drawing upon modern knowledge. We respond to the spiritual needs of persons and are devoted to the common good in community, nation, and world. We cherish the integrity of each individual and search for truth with reason as our guide. We respect differences of opinion and strive to be a democratic community. We are concerned with this world and open to the future. Thank you. You may be seated. And I invite any children forward now who would like to set something on fire with me. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Good morning. How you doing? Good. Pecan pie, pumpkin pie, or apple pie? Pecan? Pumpkin pie? You don't know. Do you like pie? You know, no. Yeah, it's early. It's early. I know. It's hard to know. It's hard to know. Well, we're going to light this chalice here, and this light is a symbol of love. It's a love we have inside of all of us. And when we light this chalice, we're saying, let's share that love with the world. It's pretty good stuff. And after I light the chalice, everyone's going to say, we light our chalice in peace and friendship. And then you can blow out this match and make a wish. Yeah? All right. We light our chalice in peace and friendship. All right, make a wish. You all make a wish too? Great, perfect. That was a fast wish. Thank you very much. And I invite Sarah, our board president, and Gwen on down for our new member ceremony. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Gwen. So today, we lift up and celebrate the people who have made the journey from their very first visit here to now becoming members of our congregation.
Our church is a living, breathing, moving ecosystem. So each person who joins us makes our ecosystem different, better, richer, more amazing.
And what's more, members of First U are able to vote on congregational decisions, including calling ministers, and thereby all members have an official voice in charting the course of our spiritual community.
As a symbol of commitment, when new members join, they sign our membership book. It is one of many that we've had over the years. And when you sign, you join in the long line and tradition of people who have been members of this church since this building here was built in 1860 and our congregation was founded.
As we welcome these new members who are joining our community here today, please show them a sign of our welcome and our joy.
Get those ribbons ready, my
Yeah,
friend.
get those ribbons going. Please come forward, if you would. Hannah Fairbank, Sarah Karam, Jack Long, Kit Samuelson, and Emma Stevens.
Yay, just, yeah.
Woo!
Wow, yeah.
Go right there, thanks.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sarah and Hannah and Jack and Kit and Emma. Hi. It's so good to see you guys. Welcome. We at First Universalist welcome you as new members of our community this morning. You have come to worship, play, work, and grow among us, to share your time, talents, and treasure with us. And we're so happy you're here. I invite you to join us in the search for meaning and purpose in life, informed by our individual beliefs and the values of Unitarian Universalism. For all of us, friends gathered here, I invite you now to rise in body and spirit and say together the words of membership, which I want to make sure you all have. It is written in your new member ceremony and responsive blessing. And first you, those standing in the sanctuary now, you are the congregation, and new members, you're the new members.
Does that make sense?
Friends, we welcome you as we were once welcomed ourselves.
As you join us,
We
Renew our commitment to First Universalist
and
strive to be open-minded and open-hearted people, leading spiritual lives of justice, love, learning, and hope.
we seek to be open and inclusive, respecting your inherent dignity and the experiences that shape your beliefs. We ask that you recognize our humanity. We will not always live up to our ideals. When we fall short, we invite you to stay in relationship with us and help us more fully bring to life the spirit of love.
It is with peace and friendship that we welcome you as equal members of this congregation, of Unitarian Universalism, and of our shared spiritual journey. We are proud and happy to have you among us.
Welcome.
Yay! All right, my friends, you may be seated. Sorry, Sarah.
I'm a little overwhelmed with how good that felt. What a joy it is to welcome you today. So please take your time one by one in signing our book here. And Gwen, do we have gifts? They're downstairs, right? No? No? Okay. We have gifts for you, which you will see soon. Very soon. The gifts are present, but yeah. So come by one to sign the book, please.
Oh, not that.
Friends, can I invite you to rise again in body and spirit, come together with our new members, our longtime members, our friends. Join in singing Spirit of Life. That is number 123 in your hymnal.
Spirit
Thank you. You may be seated. Let it be so. We now come to the time in our service that we set aside for quiet prayer and meditation. This can be a time to reflect on the events of the past week, look forward to what might come in the hours and days ahead, offer a prayer of loving kindness to someone who could use some loving kindness, or just be here now in the fullness of this moment. Following our quiet, we'll have a time to light candles, but first, would you join me in taking a deep, refreshing breath in, a calming breath out, and relax into a sacred time of silence. At this time, all are invited to come forward and light a silent candle for the prayers and meditations you keep today. Though we'll not be sharing our feelings out loud this morning, our gathered community and I hold your joys and sorrows with you today and always. If you'd like to light a candle, just come forward, take a candle from the pot, light from our chalice, and place it in our vessel of collective sand. We ask that as you place candles, you begin at the far end and move towards the pulpit, being careful never to reach over a flame. And if there's a child with you today who'd like to light a candle, please accompany them as they do. For our friends joining us virtually, please write in the chat if you'd like to have a candle lit for you this morning. And I also invite you to light a candle at home at this time. Does anyone wish to light a silent candle this morning? honoring our many experiences symbolized by these flickering lights, and the many experiences we all have and are holding inside right now. Will you join me now in a time of thanksgiving and prayer? Today we gather together in joyful thanksgiving. We give thanks for our friends, our family, our beloved animals, the bounty of our community, and the beauty of this place we share. We give thanks for our bodies, these sacred, complex vessels that enable us to experience and enact joy, love, passion, and creativity. We give thanks for the sacred life of every living being, plant, and animal that surrounds us. We give thanks to the justice seekers and change makers who empower the marginalized, respect the poor, support the addicted, welcome the newcomer, and never stop bending our arc of the moral universe towards justice. We give thanks to all those who support our wellness and the wellness of our loved ones, caregivers, nurses, therapists, teachers, veterinarians, farmers, and attentive tenders of the land and our towns. If there is someone or a group of beings for whom you are especially grateful this year, let them come into your mind now. And offer them your gratitude. As we gather in thanks today, we also gather in solemn remembrance and prayer. We honor the tribes of the Wabanaki Confederacy, the people of the Dawnland, the Abenaki, the Penobscot, the Micmac, the Passamaquoddy, and the Maliseet. We acknowledge that the Wabanaki revered and lived in intimate contact with the many creatures of these woods, bays, islands, hills, and rivers for thousands upon thousands of years. We acknowledge the violence, deception, and destruction that was brought upon the Wabanaki in order to create our lifestyle today. May we atone for any harms that our presence on these lands has caused and take responsibility for understanding and addressing this harm. May we begin this work today by showing our appreciation for the ancestors of this land, by living in peace and harmony with this sacred place and all the sacred beings that inhabit it. Today we give thanks for the love we have to give and the love we are able to receive. May we be generous and radical with this love today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and always. Let it be so. Amen. And I welcome our friend Mary to introduce our offering.
At First U, we share our offering with social justice partners every week. In support of our UU values of equity and love, this week's half plate goes to the Minister's Discretionary Fund. This fund supports community members facing financial difficulties due to rising costs of heat, food, medication, housing, and other essentials. If you need financial assistance, contact Reverend Hillary. All assistance offered from the Minister Discretionary Fund is confidential. Your contributions to this fund are vital for the wellness of our congregation and much appreciated. For those in the sanctuary this morning, we will be passing the offering plate to one another. For those gathered online, you are invited to make your offering in the donate button in the order of worship or by dropping a check in the mail. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you, choir. Ain't it the truth? Before we sing our song of thanksgiving, I invite Gwen and Mac up to teach us a little bit of sign language for this song.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Morning, Mac.
We are going to teach you some sign language for our song of thanksgiving, and it is so simple. We're going to, as easy as possible. So there's just going to be 4 signs.
All right.
Do you want to go first, Matt?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So the first sign is receive. So you're taking both your hands and pulling them towards you with a squeeze. Receive.
All right, and our next sign is give, which is just like this. Take your hand like this. give. Give. Do you remember the next one? Do you want to do it? No? Okay.
It's okay, I got you. I'll share some of my knowledge.
Yes.
Share, you're gonna make sort of an L hand, but on, yep, everybody's looking great. And then take your other hand, sweep it back and forth, almost like you're flipping a page. Share.
All right, and our final sign, you might remember if you've learned Spirit of Life with us, is live or life. So you kind of take two hands like this, start down at your waist, bring them up. Live.
Receive.
To thee
I give. Together we share. And by this we live.
We got it.
Sound good, guys? All right.
So will you rise and body and spirit and join us singing our song, singing and signing our song of From thee I receive,
To thee I give.
Together we share.
and by this we live. Now, in this nourishing and flourishing space, we break some bread together and we give thanks. Friends, it is time again to celebrate our Thanksgiving bread communion.
All are welcome to participate. In just a moment, we're going to have everyone get up and make a circle around the sanctuary, if you're able. We'll then come around with bread baskets for you to take one. Do not eat it right away. You have
Patience.
to wait. Patience. If you need gluten-free, just raise your hand and we'll come to you.
If you need to remain seated where you are, please do what's comfortable. The bread basket will still make its way to you. Friends on Zoom, please join us in our communion. All you need is a piece of bread or a cracker or even a chip.
Ooh, chip communion.
Different flavors.
So friends, let's rise as you're able and gather around the sanctuary. Again, if you're not able to gather around, please just stay where you are. The bread will come to you.
Which one's gluten? Okay. Yeah. Individual. Sarah, can I start with you? Just take a piece and pass it.
Whenever you're ready, bread's coming your way. Grab a piece of bread. Don't eat it yet. Okay. You need some delicious gluten-free bread. idea was circle.
As you wait for the bread to be passed around, just take a moment with this little piece of bread. Perhaps smell it, feel it, notice it, give it your attention. Hey.
All right.
Does everybody have some? Wonderful. As you hold this piece of bread in your hands, look around the room. Notice the sense of connection that naturally arises in this circle. Perhaps you can feel our shared life, our shared humanness, the broken hearts and mended hearts we all possess.
Now bring your attention to this piece of bread in your hands. Break it in half. And as you do, allow your heart to break open. Do not eat it. Just hold the broken bread and notice what may well up in your heart.
Allow a word or phrase to come to you that gives voice to what's emerging from your broken heart. Perhaps it's sorrow or longing or something lighter. As we hold a moment of quiet, you're invited then to speak these words into our circle, allowing words to tumble over words, trusting that our circle is strong and whole enough to hold it all.
Having noticed what is present in our hearts, let's feel the larger forces that hold us, the ground, the earth that sustains us, the floor, walls, and roof of this church, the spirit of love, an abiding force of love within and around us.
Look again at your bread that you still haven't eaten. Smell it.
That smells really
Feel it. Admire it. Remind yourself that it's made of earth and water, warmed by fire, kneaded by hands. As you take in this bread with your senses, let a sense of gratitude arise within you for what you have in your life.
Notice what you feel grateful for in this moment. And if you wish, allow a word or phrase to form that gives voice to your gratitude. As we hold a quiet again, you are invited to speak a thankful word or phrase into our circle, allowing words to tumble over words, trusting they'll be held and heard.
What are you grateful for, friends?
Family, friendship. That's
having honored our broken and full hearts, having honored the earth and this precious life, please, now, eat and enjoy this bread. In this place of gratitude, gratitude particularly to Sarah Whitty, who baked the glutinous bread, which looked so delicious.
Delicious.
Will you repeat after me the lines of a short closing prayer? Blessed be this circle.
Blessed be this circle.
Blessed be these gifts.
Blessed be these gifts.
Blessed be this moment.
Blessed be this moment.
We give thanks for all of it,
We give thanks for all of it,
and we will share it all with others.
And we will share it all with others.
Amen.
Amen.
You may return to your seats, and as you do, join us in singing our closing hymn, number 1010, We Give Thanks. Again, our closing hymn is number 1010 in your teal hymnal. We give thanks. Take your time, my friends, but will you rise in body and spirit and join in singing when you're ready? Remaining risen, will you join me in our closing benediction? May all beings be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings experience profound joy and the causes of profound joy. May all beings have enough to eat, a warm place to sleep, and love in all their days. And may we be ever grateful for what we have. And will you join me in the words of our unison benediction written in your order of service? For those who come here seeking God, may God go with you. For those who come embracing life, may life return your affection. For those who come to seek a path, may the way be found and the courage to take it step by step. Go in peace, my friends. The service begins when the service ends. Thank you to our choir for singing us a benediction.